Hello students. In the last video we have discussed about pregnancy and embryonic development. In today's class let us discuss about two last small concepts of this chapter, that is parturition and lactation. Parturition is also called as delivery. The gestation period or pregnancy or the average duration of human pregnancy is about 9 months. In human beings, the gestation period is about 9 months. During the 9 months of pregnancy, the complete development of the fetus takes place in the mother's womb. Womb means uterus. After the complete development of the fetus, or after 9 months 7 days, parturition or delivery occurs. Parturition is the process of expulsion or delivery of the fetus due to the stronger contraction of the uterine muscles at the end of the pregnancy. Parturition or delivery takes place at the end of the pregnancy. Usually after 9 months, delivery or parturition takes place. It mainly takes place due to the stronger or vigorous contraction of the uterine muscles. The stronger or vigorous contraction of the uterine muscles expel or it push the baby through the birth canal or through the vagina. So parturition is the process of expulsion or delivery of the fetus due to vigorous contraction of the uterus at the end of the pregnancy. Fetal ejection reflex. Fetal ejection reflex induces the parturition. That means the parturition signals originate from the fully developed fetus and the placenta, which induce the mild uterine contraction. That is called fetal ejection reflex. The fully developed fetus and the placenta originate the parturition or delivery signals. Due to these signals, the uterine muscles, contraction of uterine muscles begins. Contraction of uterine muscles begins when the placenta and the fully developed fetus originate the parturition signals. That is called fetal ejection reflex. Fetal ejection reflex is nothing but the parturition signals originate from the fully developed fetus and the placenta induce mild uterine contractions. This fetal ejection reflex triggers the release of a hormone called oxytocin from the mother's pituitary gland. Fetal ejection reflex is nothing but the parturition signals originated from the fully developed fetus and the placenta of the mother, which induces milder contraction of the uterine muscles. This fetal ejection reflex in turn causes the release of oxytocin hormone from the mother's pituitary gland. The release of oxytocin hormone causes the stronger contraction of the uterine muscles. That means particularly this oxytocin hormone acts on uterine muscles. When this hormone acts on uterine muscles, that causes the strong contraction of the uterine muscles. Contraction of the uterine muscles begins when oxytocin hormone is released from the mother's pituitary gland. The stronger contraction of uterine muscles leads to expulsion or pushing of the baby from the mother's uterus through the birth canal or through the vagina. Fetal ejection reflex causes the secretion or release of hormone called oxytocin from the mother's pituitary gland. This oxytocin hormone acts on uterine muscles and causes the stronger contraction of the uterine muscles. When uterine muscles starts contraction, that leads to the expulsion or pushing of the baby through birth canal or through the vagina. Soon after the delivery of the baby, the placenta, which is present in the uterus of the mother, is also expelled out, or it is also delivered. Placenta is also delivered or expelled out soon after the delivery of the baby. This is about parturition. Next one is lactation. Lactation is the process by which the mammary glands of the mother undergo differentiation and start producing the milk at the end of the pregnancy. At the end of the pregnancy means after 8 months or 9 months of pregnancy, mammary gland of the pregnant woman undergo differentiation and start producing milk. This process is called as lactation. Colostrum. It is the yellow colored milk produced by the mammary gland during the initial few days of lactation. Colostrum is the yellow colored milk which is produced during initial few days of lactation. Soon after the delivery, secretion of milk takes place from the mammary gland. The milk which is produced during initial few days of lactation is yellow colored and it is rich in antibodies, that is called colostrum. Colostrum contains several antibodies which are essential to develop immunity in the newborn baby. And this colostrum also provides the required nutrients for the development of the baby. Colostrum is yellow color, rich in several antibodies, and also it is rich in nutrients which is required for the growth of the newborn baby. Thus, doctors recommend the breastfeeding during the initial period of infant growth. Breastfeeding during the initial period of infant growth is recommended by the doctors for bringing up a healthy baby. At least for about 6 months or for about 1 year, lactation is important. So this is about lactation, and this completes the chapter human reproduction. Thank you.